AI, the Danger of Endogamic Programming, an article written by Fernando Forniales on the Medium. I think the title is super curious, The Danger of Endogamic Programming, and that this picture is also interesting, so I wanted to have a read at this. So apps built with no AI in 5 hours. It's a straight line, looks nice and tidy. Apps built with AI agents in 5 minutes. Okay, it creates a big mess that probably needs more than 5 hours to fix. Very non-controversial opinion, but good demonstration of the problem. There once was a master programmer who wrote unstructured programs. A novice programmer seeking to imitate them also began to write unstructured programs. When the novice asked the master to evaluate his progress, the master criticized him for writing unstructured programs, saying, "What is appropriate for the master is not appropriate for the novice. You must understand Tao before transcending structure." By Geoffrey James, The Tao of Programming. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny or anything like that, but I agree with this. There's steps to this, and you will know the difference if you got there by shortcutting, if you got there through years of experience. And that goes not only programming, but sports, studies, other areas, art. So I always like this idea that you shouldn't take shortcuts, and they are not shortcuts. Learning to program in any language is relatively easy. What is not easy is developing analytical skills to structure it properly. The solution, however, is simple. Face new problems, write more code, fail, and apply what you learned to solve even more problems. As developers gain experience, they spend more time thinking about how to solve a problem than writing code. This natural progression leads them closer to the Tao of programming, giving them the judgment needed to choose the right techniques and tools. AI is one such tool, powerful and useful when used wisely. But to use AI wisely, one must be close to the Tao. If a novice developer relies blindly on AI instead of making the effort to find solutions themselves, they risk slowing their growth. In the end, they might have working code, but without underlying understanding why it works. This lack of understanding can lead to massive technical debt. However, the risks go beyond technical debt. If AI is used to generate most of the code without being fed with new ideas or creative solutions, what happens to innovation? If creativity, the force that arises from trying to solve problems, disappears, then how can AI generate solutions for challenges that don't yet exist? Even worse, if AI is trained to using its own generated solutions, we risk entering a new paradigm, endogamic programming, a stagnant cycle where the knowledge base is fed only by its own outputs. Like stagnant water, this would lead to decay, limiting true progress. I've also heard cases where AI is trained on wrong information, people writing on internet who's not qualified, and therefore AI spits out those answers. So that's interesting. Again, a big problem of AI is there's no way of verifying if what it's saying is true. You have to end up doing research, and by that point, it's probably easier just finding a way there. So maybe I'm exaggerating, of course, but if you abandon the path of the Tao, what could go wrong? Very short article, but I think it's an interesting article. Yeah, nothing more to say that. Thanks guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye.